when you think of someone else, you are sending them energy. And when you pull your energy back into your body, you start to have a more magnetic frame. You start to feel more present, and literally your energy is more magnetic. You will find that people respond to you different the more that you are in your body. You will find that the more you are feeling specific emotions in your body, maybe you're feeling lack or you're feeling anxiety, when you're feeling those emotions and you're thinking of something else or someone else, that energy is going towards that person. And this is why many times people will bring their energy back to themselves, and then the energy dynamic shifts. I've seen it happen many times in coaching when someone is like, I'm thinking of someone a lot, and I really want them to come around. And then eventually what they do is they put them energy back on themselves. They stop projecting it at someone else, and what ends up happening is that then maybe that other person comes around, but what I normally recommend is completely cutting it off anyways, because that's a form of manipulation. If the idea is I'm going to bring my energy back so that they actually come back. That's what I'm saying with this whole video, and what I share with you in this video can completely change your life, but I do not recommend you use it to get a specific result, because then you're still in the pattern of trying to get reality and the universe to meet your own needs versus healing and integrating that emotion on the inside. And then you come at it from an empowered place where you don't need someone else to come back, even though they might, but because you're in your own frame of reality. Now, the way that I learned about this concept was from a life transformation spot that I went to back in 2017. I've shared it a couple times, but this illustration will show you exactly what I'm talking about here. And this also ties into an understanding of what are called thought forms, this more esoteric concept of understanding, one, that we're all connected, and two, even though the thoughts we think don't have an energetic visual component to it until we put it into the 3D versus like making something, for example, is because there's an energetic form to it. And because we're all connected, there's this energy connection between all of us. That's why when you think of someone, they may call you, text you. It happens all the time. Well, there's a connection, resonance we have with each other. Now, when in 2017, I was at this life transformation spot, there was this, it was in Costa Rica, there was this teacher there that was a consciousness teacher teaching energy. And there was this thing that I always remembered that I ended up bringing into my teachings, into my live events, and it's been a complete game changer for many people. And that is, what she did is at the front of the room, she's like, everyone, I want you all to send me energy. Send me energy. Send me energy. And as everyone was sending their energy, she said that there's this backing up effect. It repels. You would think, no, I said energy, it's going to attract. No, when you send energy to someone else, that energy is leaving your body, making you less magnetic. And also, there's an intention behind sending that energy towards someone else. Maybe it's to get your needs met, maybe it's to influence them in a certain way, but they feel that energy, and when they feel that energy, guess what it does? Gives them the ick. Why are you trying to control me? Subconsciously. Why are you sending me this energy? What happens is then what the lady did at the front is, everyone send me energy, makes her repel away. She said, okay, now I want you to do is something completely different. I want you to bring the energy back into your body. Bring the energy back into your body. Bring the energy back into your body. And as the whole entire crowd did it, which was about 35 people, she said that there's this effect that's magnetizing. She's like, now there's a magnetic effect to the crowd. And the difference is when you are in your body, the energy is within you. It's within your frame of reality. When you are sending it out to someone else, it's projecting the energy out of your body towards someone else, which is also dissipating your own energy, dissipating your own magnetic field. So bringing the energy back into your body is where the power is. Now, very often when it comes to dynamics and especially relationships, you'll find that when someone is chasing someone else, it has an energetic effect A lot of times it's also chasing of like, I want you to meet my needs. If I can get your approval or validation, I'll be closing the loop from childhood. No one says that, but that's the subconscious energy. And what happens is that makes the other person run away. It's like if you were to chase a dog, what does the dog do? It's just sitting there. You start chasing it, the dog starts running around. Because it's playing along to the energy dynamic. When you remain just still, it's like if there's a cat, for example, it'll come up to you. But if you really, really want the cat to talk to you, come here, I just can't wait to pet you, the cat's gonna go away. Now, this doesn't mean you're playing some avoidant, anxious game to like get your needs met or like this is how you respond to the energy. The point is you being present inside of your own body, you bringing the energy back to yourself is the most magnetic quality that you can have. Well, you will notice things in your life begin to shift. One thing that I also believe, we talk about this at a micro level when it comes to you and your relationships and dynamics. Think about this when it comes to the collective level. I believe there are people on the planet that understand that when we are thinking of certain things based on, commercials like Super Bowl commercials, where millions of people are focused on that of a specific event or a specific thing happening, it fuels that probability in the field. And as it fuels that thing in the field, what ends up happening is it increases the likelihood that something could happen. I believe that mainstream movies many times plant different ideas into the subconscious. Now we're getting a little bit more esoteric. But I believe that there's this collective consciousness that we're all connected to, and that we all have a subconscious, that our subconscious runs most of our life experience. Now, there's a collective subconscious. Carl Jung talked about this. And in this collective unconscious, what happens is it's full of the energy that is the accumulation of energy that we think, that we feel. And if you want to impose a certain thought process or certain ideas into the collective consciousness, you might make it into a movie that evokes emotions in people that gets many people thinking and feeling similar emotions. Now, maybe not every movie has this agenda. However, I do think it is something that could be used in like this esoteric, kind of like manipulative way. But many people on the planet are kept in fear and anger. And when people are in fear and anger, they're much easier to control. They're in the lower vibrational chakras, you could say. And when they're in lower vibration of fear and anger, where is their energy going? What's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen over here? Oh, what's happening in this part of the world? Can you believe this person said this? Can you believe this figure over here did this? I'm looking to the external to feel safe. And the energy is dissipated. People literally are stripped of their power. So whatever the collective focuses on and feels, it's growing that probability. Whatever you focus on and feel and project towards someone else, you're also affecting a certain reality, a certain potential in your timeline to happen. So one thing I strongly recommend you do, you become aware of, is how can you put the energy more inside of your own body? How can you put the energy and actually feel the separation between you and other people? And to realize that maybe as a survival mechanism as a kid, you've gained the ability to really tune to the environment, to really tune to other people. So what happens is as you put the energy back into your body, in a way, you're starting to feel safe inside of your own body. And what you then allow yourself to do is to stop tuning to the environment to feel safe. And by doing that, you bring your power back. So there really is a lot of power that can come from the awareness of just feeling, and here's the thing too, feel the separation between you, and for me, I do this to the camera, and also feel the separation between you and the walls, you and other people, The separation is where you allow yourself to feel safe inside of your own body. That's where the power really is. As spiritual beings, we want to be connected to everyone else, and we see everyone else as an extension of our energy. But that's where challenges come. That's where then we start to make it our responsibility to fix other people. So one thing that you can become aware of within this whole entire process is where your energy is and how you can bring it back into your body, and that when you think of other people, you literally send the energy out of your body towards other people, and that the best thing you can do is to actually bring it back inside. Now, there is something called the frame technique, which is one of my most popular concepts. I have a whole entire frame technique section inside that of High Vibe 101, my $1,000 course for free in the High Vibe Tribe. If you want to check it out, you can click the link below and see the workshop plus the meditation that's there. And then also I have a video and a meditation that helps you put you in your frame. It's right here. It's one of the most powerful videos I have, and you can check it out right here.
Welcome to the frame technique, meditation, and activation. This very well may be one of the